In this, a season in which Rory McIlroy took leave from social media after being subject to one insult too many, Tommy Fleetwood gleaned motivation from the same platform. He does not know who scoffed at the concept of him winning the Race to Dubai title. He does, however, admit this proved an incentive. Fleetwood is within touching distance of the last laugh. "I remember seeing a tweet, and somebody laughed at the thought of me winning, so that motivated me a bit more," Fleetwood said. Somebody had put, "Who do you think will win the Race to Dubai?" I wasn't included in the names listed, and the putting coach Phil Kenyon said, "What about the current leader?" and somebody laughed. To be fair, maybe it wasn't all that wrong at the time. You see things all the time, don't you, on social media? Little things like that always motivate you. I don't remember who it was. So here we are, with 4 days of the European Tour season to play, and Fleetwood holds a lead at around €260,000 on Justin Rose in the order of merit table. Fleetwood, as is typical, was impressively confident and relaxed on Wednesday. "It will be a perfect way to end a year that's been amazing," the 26-year-old said. "It would mean a lot. There's no denying it or getting away from it. There's no saying, I just want to play my own game and not think about it. I think that's just pretty much impossible. Golf sponsors happy to pay, but appearance fees can distort sport." Read more. Fleetwood, who has enjoyed an extraordinary rise this year, was in no mood to play down the significance of the order of merit. "It's funny, because you do look at individual events like the majors," he said. "They are the ones everybody wants to win. I think it is a bit harsh that a lot of people's careers are defined by 4 events, and the end of the day anybody can have a hot week with the putter and win. Over the course of a year it's a lot more difficult, and I think it does hold a lot of respect with your peers, having that consistency throughout a year." Fleetwood knows victory at the DP World Tour Championship will be enough to take the prize. Rose, of course, has aspirations of turning the tables. Sergio Garcia will win the Race to Dubai only in the event of a tournament win, while Fleetwood finishes outside the top 4 and Rose the top 20. "It's not intimidating or stressful in any way," Fleetwood said. "I'm not sure nervous is the right word, but it's like the good kind of nerves, where you're trying to win the Race to Dubai. It's not by any means a burden. It's actually an amazing opportunity, and it's a massive privilege to be playing. I'm turning up tomorrow, final regular event of the year. I'm playing with Justin Rose trying to win a Race to Dubai. Sergio could win it, as well. Sergio, Justin Rose and then me, that's pretty cool. This is just another test, another experience, and it's something that's going to make me a better golfer at the end of it, whether I do well or not." Asked whether theoretically he would bet on himself for a Rose to prevail, Fleetwood did not waver. "I would put my money on me," he said. "Every day." Rose, who won the Race to Dubai a decade ago, has rebounded brilliantly in a year that could otherwise have been most notable for losing a playoff to Garcia at the Masters. "I would still take Tommy's chances," Rose said. "There are no givens in golf. His lead is significant, it means I've got to play well." Justin Rose aiming to pip Tommy Fleetwood at the last in Race to Dubai. Read more. "I didn't want to be too far behind Tommy, that if he finished second, I still couldn't win. So in some ways controlling my destiny from that point of view is important to me. I like the fact I don't have to think about anybody else. Maybe Tommy does, there's more scenarios in play that way, whereas for me, I think I can just focus on playing good golf and get to the top of the leaderboard. That's as simple as I'm trying to keep it this week. To win the Race to Dubai I have to contend in this tournament one way or another. I need to finish towards the top end of the leaderboard, and if you're going to finish at the top end, you may as well focus on trying to win the tournament. The objective is quite simple and quite clear from that point of view. But like I said, it's Wednesday, it's too early to think about winning. Thursday is too early to think about winning. Friday is too early to think about winning. It's just about putting myself in position and then getting it done when you have that chance. Since you're here, we have a small favor to ask. More people are reading The Guardian than ever, but advertising revenues across the media are falling fast. And unlike many news organizations, we haven't put up a paywall. We want to keep our journalism as open as we can. So you can see why we need to ask for your help. The Guardian's independent investigative journalism takes a lot of time, money and hard work to produce. But we do it because we believe our perspective matters, because it might well be your perspective too. I appreciate there not being a paywall. It is more democratic for the media to be available for all, and not a commodity to be purchased by a few. I'm happy to make a contribution so others with less means still have access to information. Thomasine Fr.